Hey guys, it's been a while since I last uploaded a video, and as we all know, we're going through this very tough time with the novel coronavirus, the COVID-19. So I do hope that you're all healthy and well. So I was thinking, why don't we take this time to talk about something that I've been wanting to talk about, but never really got the chance to, and that is birdies. In general, we have four types of birdies or shuttles. We have the plastic birdies. These are the plastic birdies. And then we have usually these duck feather birdies, which is the next step up. They're like the value oriented, usually going for durability, but flight stability wise are not as great. And next step up, we have usually feather birdies. So these are made from slightly more premium feathers. And then next step up, we actually have the newest type of birdies, which has not been used on the Pro Tour yet, and that is the carbon fiber birdies. Unfortunately, I don't have one of those with me today, so let's just focus on the current birdies that we have. So now, the main use for plastic birdies, these are the most durable. Relatively speaking, these are the most durable. They do break, they do rip. You can see that these are made from the fine net of finely designed netting, but these do break. When you play a lot of fine net shots, these are gonna tumble a little weird. So when you're trying to spin those net shots at the front, they're gonna behave a little strange. So it's not ideal for high level play. But these are very, very good if you're only playing outdoors, or if you're trying to teach beginner players, you're trying to save a little bit of money. These are a great choice for beginners. Next step up, we have duck feather birdies. Duck feathers are a little bit cheaper than geese feathers because duck tend to grow a little faster. I believe it's 90 days instead of, I think, 180 days or 140 days for the duck birdie to be grown. The only downside to this is that duck birdies usually, because they're grown faster, the shaft of the birdie isn't as dense, so they do break a little faster. Next step up, we're gonna have geese feather birdies. So these are the premium badminton shuttles that we're gonna be using for international play. Oftentimes these have the best fly stability, not necessarily the best durability. I'm gonna explain why and how. So these birdies really are the caviars of badminton. The hitting sensation is very, very crisp and firm. They don't wobble like crazy when you hit them. You can sense the flight path very well with this type of birdie, unlike the plastic or duck birdies. One other important thing that I want to talk about is the type of feather within each feather category. So one major difference is the feather shape. So here I have two pieces of feathers, and as you can see, one of them is what we refer to as pretty much a full wing. The other one is a half wing. And the difference between these are, if you look at the arms on a bird, the feathers that are closer to the birdies are usually the full, we call the full flat feathers, and the ones that are further out are the half flat ones. The difference is that usually the rounded ones are softer and also easier to break or chip comparing to the ones on the side. But the ones with the rounded feathers also have a more stable flight characteristic. So there's really a trade-off when you determine which one you want to use. These ones are going to be more durable, but the rounded ones are going to fly better. Something else that determines the feel and flight of the birdie is the composition of the cork. So here we have a birdie, and this part is made out of wood. There are generally three types of wood that can be used. Premium birdies, the more expensive geese feather birdies, those we have a full natural, usually Portuguese cork wood, one single piece. That's very important. But for slightly value-oriented birdies, we do have a composite of usually 3 layers or maybe sometimes even more of different woods. So only on top we would have the cork wood, but underneath we might have a composite wood, which is the one that you see. It's like a bunch of different shards of wood being glued together to form one single shape. Now, the disadvantage of those kind of corks is that a lot of them do break faster with heavy play, with usually very intense play. They actually, like, you can feel the cork being softened, like there's gonna be soft spots on it from heavy hitting. But those obviously come a lot cheaper because you don't need a full piece of wood. You can just use a bunch of different wood for it. So the premium, that also makes a difference on the price of the birdies. So usually the mixed type of woods birdies are going to be a lot less expensive than the full corkwood shuttles. And there you have it. So that is an entry to the world of badminton birdies. Hopefully I'll be able to get my hands on more information to share with you guys. But for now, stay healthy, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.